Hey y'all, it's me again, the Hunky Homemaker. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We are back here and we're gonna do a little planting gardening tutorial. This is like a home plant, what do they call it? Indoor house plant. And we're gonna propagate this one. So we have a bromeliad here that we have had, I guess, about 6 months or so. And here inside. And now it has these little babies shooting off from it. I don't know if y'all can see the difference there, but with bromeliads, they will have offshoots and new babies coming out of the mother plant from the base. And when you see those, you can remove those gently and then repot those separately. They become their own new plant. So here, like I said, we've got one plant, but we're about to have 3 bromeliads out of this one. So anytime you see the babies coming forth, and as you see, this one here is one, that's one of the babies. And then over here is another one, this new growth here. And the rest of these bigger, longer ones are obviously the mother plant. And you'll recognize it more if you grow bromeliads more often. But anytime you do, just separate those, put them in a new pot, and then you've got a whole new plant. So I actually haven't repotted this bromeliad since I bought it. So it's still actually in the small little store pot that you get. So I'm going to be repotting the mother plant into this pot. And then the 2 smaller ones are going to go in their own little pots here. So let's get started. Bromeliads are a great indoor plant for sure if you have enough light. About medium light is all this one ever gets. But it's happy here, it's doing well, and I like them because it gives that tropical feel, to the house. Even way up here, we get a little bit of tropical here in the house, and they're low maintenance, and so they're great. And like I said, this one's really happy. It's got the 2 new growths, so it's doing well. All right, first we're going to separate the entire plant from this little pot that it came in, and just squeeze and pull. As you see with these store-bought ones, they're very tightly packed, easy to pull out of the pot. And so then we're going to pry loose our babies, and all you're going to do, you want to go down as far as you can into the actual plant. We're holding this over the pot for any mess, anything that falls off. And actually loosening it up might help more too. So grab your baby all the way at the very base, and you want to slowly and gently pull it away from the mother plant. You can see here. Now just want to be strong with it, but not too crazy to break it. There we go. Separate it out, the baby. Pull it all the way loose. Like so. Now, as you see, this is its own plant beginning as an offshoot from the mother. And you can see we've gotten all the way down to the very bottom that we could get without tearing the entire plant apart. I'll remove this one. So that is it. Now, we'll set this here till we're ready to repot. We're going to try to loosen off the other baby. So anytime if you're shopping for bromeliads and you see one that already has a few babies coming off of it, that's going to be the healthier plants, like if you're at the nursery or the garden center. So grab one of those, and then when you get home you can separate it out and you'll have 2 plants for the price of 1. With these type of plants you can tell, like I said, which ones are healthier, which ones are doing better when you're shopping, because the ones with the more offshoots, are ready to really start producing a lot. So don't just pick the bromeliad with the prettiest flower, you want to get one that's going to be longer lasting, that's healthier. Okay, so like I said, we're slowly prying this loose from the mother plant. All the way down, as deep down as we can go with it. Okay, got that one loosened. As you see, this has some of the root system attached as well, so that's going to be easy to propagate this one. I'm going to sit that one here as well. Now, we have the mother plant still intact, as you see, happy and healthy, and that's going to go back into this pot. So, when you're repotting, just gently place your plant until you're ready to go. You want some fresh, loose soil. Pack that into your pot. Now, with your hand, just make a circle, a divot in the middle of your potting soil to get the plant well down into the soil. Now, with your pots, you want to go about half the depth with the plant. You don't want the plant way at the bottom. It's not going to have any room for its roots. You don't want it way at the top. It's not going to be stable enough. So try to end about the middle of your pot, depending on the size of the pot, obviously. Then gently place it back in the pot. You can push the roots down a little, get it nice and stable. Now, we're going to top that off with some more soil to help it stand up. All right. Hold your plant in the center. Slowly shake around some more soil. Finish off the pot. Move all the way around. Simple as that. Pack down your soil. Nice and firm and stable. Now we've got room for a little more. Shake that in there. And this one is ready to go. It's in its new home and it is ready to start producing more babies. This one is a very nice plant, and like I said, it gives you that fun tropical, sort of subtropical feeling in your home, even if you're way up north. And they're relatively inexpensive and easy to grow. There's our first one. Now we're gonna go to the smallest one. That's gonna go into this smallest pot we have. And I've got a little soil in here already. Like I said, make yourself a little divot with your hands. Go about halfway down with your plant. Okay, now we're gonna add some more soil to this to top it off like we did the others. All right. I've been needing to do this for a while now, just been putting it off, but once you do it, you know, like I said, now we're gonna have 3 bromeliads instead of the 1. So I always feel like